If you'd like to see how I'm going to transform these little Five Below extremely plain clogs and transform them into these sparkly glitter embellished clogs, keep watching this video. Hey YouTube! So today in this video I'm going to be adding some glitter embellishments to these extra large size 10/11 clogs from Five Below. So I've done these before, but I added some fabric and a little bit of bling. But today we're going to go all glitter on here. And I just recently got some new glitter. And this is like my favorite right now. It's like a multicolored glitter that I got from papermart.com. Love this. So what I'm going to do is do the same method. If you didn't see my video, I have been using like basically a super glue to lay the first layer, just so it can stick really hard and strong. I feel like it may last longer because I mean this is rubber, so you have to take that into consideration. Then my second coat will be used Mod Podge to go ahead and get that on. Then we'll seal it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, but you will need Mod Podge. The super glue portion is optional, but I just think I'm just using GLUEMASTERS, and I got this off Amazon for about $12. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay, so first I have my little pencil that I'm going to be smoothing the glue on with. I'm going to take just a small amount, well kind of a big amount, but I'm going to just smooth it. And I'm going to go section by section because for me this is what works best because it starts to evaporate if you let it sit too long. And plus I have like a ceiling fan going and it'll just make it evaporate. So I got a better coverage by doing it this way. So I'm just gonna let that sit for a few seconds and I just give the bottom of the shoe just a little pat to knock off the excess glitter. It also helps to have a brush to knock off the excess glitter so that way you can see better what's going to stay and what's not going to stay. I'm gonna eventually use like some cheaper super glue as well because I feel like any super glue should work. This one does seem like it may be slightly thicker than other super glues, but I just recently found some Loctite that I had. And I'm going to go to Dollar Tree and see if I can find some super glue there as well because I have quite a few of these shoes that I'm going to be working on. So I want to make sure that I have enough. And the thing about this glue too, it's really strong. So if you can just make sure it doesn't get on areas of the shoe that you don't plan on putting glitter on, that would be great. Because once it kind of goes in other areas, it kind of leaves like this really dry mark. And I wanted to make sure I put plenty on this buckle because this buckle is just hideous. I don't even know why they put that on there. But I made sure I put a decent amount on it, and by the glitter being so chunky, I think it really did help cover that area up. So I'm just going to continue to go ahead and cover this shoe up with the first layer of glitter. About the second coat, I just went in and kind of like spots that were missing, I put the glue there. I want to try a cheaper super glue and see how that works out. This was $12. I tried it, but this works really good on Crocs even when you're adding rhinestone, but you got to make sure you do like a little dot because if you use too much it will cloud your whole project out. It happened to me with the wine glass. I was just trying something out. It was a fail. I didn't even post it. I think I'm gonna let this sit because look how full. That's what I really like about this chunky glitter. Look how full that coverage is. It is like just full, and I like to have an extra brush just to knock off any excess glitter. This looks really good, you guys. But if you get, this is the thing too. When you're using this type of glitter and you make a mistake and get a little bit like on the shoe, it is hard to get it off. I'm not gonna worry about that. That's like something minor. That's like really minor. This looks good. I think I'm gonna just let this sit until tomorrow, and if it's still cool, I'm just gonna seal this and keep it moving. Okay, so I am working on the second shoe. I just did like a little line of glue here, smoothing it in with my little wooden pencil, and now I'm just gonna shake this chunky glitter, which I purchased from Paper Mart, if I didn't say that before, so I can make sure that I have a nice, good adherence to the shoe, because we all know that this rubber, most likely the glitter will come off. But I feel very strongly about this method that I'm testing out, and I feel like it should really work. I feel like it shouldn't crack up and it should hold on pretty well. So once I finish this shoe, I'll go ahead and I'll let them dry, and then I'll just go ahead and seal them. Check it and fill in these other little extra areas, and then let this dry and just kind of see, because I really don't think I'm going to need to do a second coat. And be careful with this, you may have to wear gloves, because my fingers was kind of sticking together for a second, and at one point the pencil stuck to my fingers, so just kind of be aware of that. Dry overnight, and the coverage is really full, so I'm comfortable with just sealing them as they are. Now if you do this and you feel like you can still see the backdrop of whatever color it is, or you just feel like it's looking a little scarce, then you would go ahead and definitely do a second coat. I'm not going to do a second coat. I think they look pretty good the way they are. I just really feel strongly about that. And then, you know, I have my little fluffy brush, and I just kind of go down, just like a couple pieces falling off. There's just a couple pieces falling off, not really too much. So I'm going to be using some Tri-Art liquid glass. This is just something that I like to use, because I also use this when I do my canvases, because it holds on my my crushed glass really good. So you don't have this, don't worry about it. It seems like it's kind of hard to find. I went on the website to try to send someone the link, and they only had colors. And I didn't even know this stuff came in colors. They had like blue, green, red, and I thought that was odd. This one is clear. It has a milky white look to it, but it actually does dry clear. Now this is Mod Podge. You can seal with Mod Podge. I just choose not to, but you can seal with that. I just feel like it looks a little more clearer. It looks a little bit more shinier when I use the Tri-Art. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this on. It's kind of milky, so I pour mine on and I just kind of work it from there. So I'm just gonna work it on there just like this. And you're welcome to do 2 or 3 coats if you want to. I usually just do about 1 coat and it's fine. It just gives it a really nice gloss. Okay, so I have fully worked on the liquid glass. They both are fully covered, so it's still wet. I'm gonna let this dry and then I'll come right back. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of these Five Below clogs, little rubber clog shoes. And I think these look absolutely amazing. Look how sparkly these are. I let these dry for a couple hours. And just so you could just see, I don't even have the light turned up like really high. I have it turned down so you can really get the full effect and see the multi-colors. First of all, this glitter is my favorite color. Well, it's my favorite right now because of how chunky and sparkly it is. I think it's just so adorable. And then I really feel like this coverage being so thick and only needing to use 1 coat is absolutely amazing. So it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot at all. And I think the fact that I used the super glue is also amazing. So consider doing that when you want to glitter a shoe so it'll last longer. So hopefully this video was helpful to someone thinking about putting glitter on their shoes, and just a different way to do it so that it doesn't crack off so easily. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it or found it helpful, give it a thumbs up or share it on Facebook. And remember that you can follow me on Instagram at Life is a Whole Vibe. Hello to my new subscribers. I'm almost at 19,000. And hello to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Bye-bye. Website myroyalradiance.com, and we do carry faux leather inspired designer fabric for your crafting needs, luxury inspired croc charms, as well as iron-on patches and much more. Enjoy the coupon code MyRoyalBeauty10 off. Check out our website crtacticaldefense.com, where we do sell in-waistband gun holsters, belly band holsters, and many more. Please check out my discount code VIBES for a special discount for my subscribers.